welcome everyone to the 18th episode of the Total War Warlords Tournament. I am your host Grover, and today we are doing minor settlement battles once more. For this match, we have the main faction of the High Elves being led by Tyrion. Here he is. And the attackers are the Ungol from Kislev. We have the Ungol Kindred being led by an Ice Witch. Now, I would normally root for the Legendary Lord here, but the thing is, the Ice Witch actually has a pretty good army composition. Her units are primarily ranged units, however, they are still very powerful, and they are hybrid. It's meaning they actually have really good melee capabilities. And I've seen them in melee. They're very good at their job. So, I believe that simply getting them caught up in melee may not be enough for the High Elves here. High Elves are building quite a few monuments here. Barricades, monuments. And the Ice Witch is gonna have to go through this. However, one thing about this map is that it's not very choke point-esque. It's very open for a minor settlement map. So it shouldn't be too hard for the Ice Witch system to go around most defenses. Looks like we're seeing some fire going into these guys.
Kill them!
No deaths yet, but decent damage.
Take cover!
Looks like we're finally starting to see some kills. A lot of fire going into those elves there.
For order!
Ice Witch having her ladies just obliterate them from afar. Yeah, those High Elves are getting absolutely destroyed. They're taking too many casualties too soon.
They're firing on us!
They're gonna be whittled down before they can get into melee, though. Yeah, they're at a quarter of their health and the battle just started. And the Ice Witch's forces have barely used any of their ammo supply doing it. Looks like we are seeing them divert some of their firepower. Looks like we have the spearmen have been completely broken. And the Ice Witch's forces are moving up. Firepower going into those spearmen there, and that's a lot of it. Some of it went into Tyrion himself. Not much damage, but it seems that they're being way more successful in dealing with the spearmen, who are not really moving despite the firepower going into them. And as soon as I say that, they start to move out. But they're going to take a few more casualties before they can get close enough. Ice Witch kind of moving around, and from the looks of it, the spearmen haven't fully engaged. The Ice Guard here. Looks like the spearmen are actually pincer between some various different units here, with these Ice Guard actually holding back a bit to provide fire support. It would appear the Ice Witch has disabled a bunch of the defenses over here. A bunch of the Ice Guard are disengaging the main combat there. Once again, these spearmen are on the run. These Sea Guard aren't holding their position, but it's not really a great one to deal with the situation at hand. Ice Witch going for the key building there. Looks like the Sea Guard are shooting at these Ice Guard here. Firing duel has commenced between the Sea Guard and the Ice Guard. It looks like the Sea Guard are currently doing a bit better thanks to their protection. High Elf beginning to recapture his building here.
Incoming enemy fire!
Ooh, big attack there. He captures these. Ooh, looks like they've been sandwiched. And from the looks of it, their defenses are now down. They're being attacked from two sides. They have nowhere to go now. And that is the Sea Guard broken. Tyrion seems to have lost a chunk of his health. The Ice Witch, on the other hand, she has a small scratch, but she is basically Sea Guard coming back and now providing fire support for Tyrion there, who's now at half health. That's not good. We could see an upset here. Ice Witch capturing this supply point. Tyrion is almost out of a quarter of his health, but he is seriously absolutely destroyed this unit. Something's happening. that is a close defeat. Looks like they held the key building long enough. In that case, Tyrion actually loses, and that's an upset right there. Ice Witch gets to move on to round 2. Alrighty. Now in our second match, we are here in what I believe it's what's called the Howling Rock. Now, for the defenders, from the High Elves, we have the Citadel of Dusk being led by a princess. And for their opponent, we have the, also from the High Elves, the Knights of Caldor, being led by Emmerich, one of the High Elf Legendary Lords. I am kind of rooting for the Knights of Caldor right now, but who knows, we might actually see an upset. They do have a bit of ranged firepower on their side, so you never know. And, oh, right into one of the ranged units. That's going to be rough. Ranged firepower coming down. Oh. A lot of ranged firepower coming down on the Citadel of Dusk High Elves here. The princess needs to figure out how to deal with this. Knights of Caldor are being dealt with, but they are taking casualties doing it. Especially with so much fire support going into them. Yeah, it's become an all-out brawl between High Elf groups. They've charged in. Looks like we have one Citadel Dusk unit at a quarter of health. Looks like we have these archers beginning to deliver their own fire support. Emmerich, having put the princess down to... Oh, he's doing damage. Princess below half health. Things are not looking good for a Citadel of Dusk High Elves. Their units have taken quite a bit of damage. Princess just below a quarter for health. Emmerich being shot at, but now these archers have to fall back a bit to avoid him. Emmerich going in after those guys. Ooh. Emmerich going after the princess again. Looks like we have broken spearmen, broken rangers, falling back archers. Things are not looking good. Oof. Dragon Princess just ramming into the princess there. Came out wrong. Princess is on her last leg. She won't be staying in this tournament much longer. And she is broken, not shattered yet, but saying that's not good either way.
Treachery cannot be tolerated!
We will impose order. Destruction awaits.
Princess coming back.
Glittering host.
Dragon Princess going in there. Doing some damage, once again breaking her.
All hope is lost.
Princess once again coming back into the fray here. Things not going well for these archers.
Hope is fading! Our resolve falters!
King and country.
Looks like the princess disappeared somewhere. Looks like she retreated. So, if the princess did retreat, and I think she did, Emmerich would then be the winner, so he is going to move on to round 2. Alrighty, we are here with our final battle of the episode. We're defending the settlement, we have the... From the Dark Elves, we have... I forget the subfaction name, but they're being led by the melee variant of the Dreadlord. Attacking, we have from the Wood Elves, we have I forget the name, Alugor, something like that. Being led by Thursu. Let's go ahead and get things started. Some ranged fire going into these bleak swords here.
Missiles, take cover!
Glade Guard opening fire.
Take cover! Enemy fire!
Do we have any casualties yet?
You're in!
Doesn't look like it. And they start taking casualties the moment I say that. Dursu and his Dryads are moving up the hill there. His Glade Guard are providing range support. Over here, we see some of the Treekin, Dryads, and Glade Guard also trying to take an alternate route into the settlement. Dark Shards are opening fire into them, doing a little bit of damage.
Blood for Cain! We are the Emperor! The enemy is charging! By Kronos!
And the Treekin have rammed into the Dark Shards, doing significant damage right off the bat. Dark Shards won't be holding on long if they prolong combat with them. Dreadlord trying to find a good place to go over. Dryads continue to try and bash through the platform. They're getting very close. Dark Shards trying to provide fire support and open fire on Dursu there, doing some damage, but they've taken quite a bit themselves. The platform has gone down. Dryads running in to just eviscerate the Dark Shards. Dursu are also going in there. Oh! Just slaughters them. Cannon fire going into those Glade Guard there. Back over here, Dark Shards have been routed. And the Wood Elves have pushed in. Looks like the Dark Shards are now at half health. Bleak Swords have lost a good chunk of theirs. Ooh, big stomp. Glade Guard seem to be attacking the piercing tower there. A lot of damage, but a bit too slow.
Glorious carnage! Wondrous slaughter!
Another big hit from Dursu into the horde there. His combined strength with the Dryads really taking care of these Dark Elves here. Glade Guard have taken the tower down to basically half health, though. Dreadlord trying to fight off the Treekin here. Doing pretty well, but still taking a bit of damage. Dryads coming in to support their Treekin though. Dark Shards coming back. Looks like the key building's being conquered by the Glade Lord. Dryads are taking quite a bit of damage, but from the looks of it, the Dark Elves have been absolutely eviscerated by Dursi. Oh! Dursi, what the heck was that? Glade Guard have wasted all their ammo on a tower, from the looks of it. And it looks like this whole defensive line has just been broken. Key building now under control here. That's not good. Dreadlord is almost half health now. Although she is doing work on the Treekin and Dryads, she's taken quite a bit of damage from both of them combined. Dursu has lost a chunk of his health though, and from the looks of it, they've just captured and denied the Dark Elves more defensive points. From the looks of it, the Dark Elves are falling apart here. Dursu seems to be moving towards the key building. Dreadlord is just below half health there. Ooh, knocked to the ground. Still alive though. Glade Guard are not having a great day. Looks like the Glade Guard here have begun to open fire into those Dark Shards, removing the Dreadlord's fire support. And that's a Dark Shards unit shattered. They ain't coming back. Spears have been shattered. Well, not shattered, but broken. The guard going in on those Dark Shards there. What else are spreading out across the settlement? From the looks of it, the Dreadlord is at below a quarter of her health. She's been doing work, but it's not enough, and she's taken too much damage. And that's the Dreadlord routing. Can she regain enough morale to come back, though? Dryads over here are capturing another one of their supply points to deny more defensive positions. Same thing over here with the Glade Guard. Just admiring the map a bit. We got Dark Shards coming back. Dreadlord also coming back here. And that's a shatter right there. It seems they have either... Dursu wins is what I'm trying to say. Dursu moves on to round 2. And with that, that is our last match of the episode. So tune in next time to see the next episode. And I leave you with the obligatory YouTuber spiel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video. Ring the notification bell to get notified when a new video comes out. And comment rooting for your favorite lord. This has been your host, Grover, signing off.